Hey, do you have any plans for this weekend?
Plans? Not really. Why? What's up?
Well, there's something on my mind that I wanted to talk to you about.
What? Is everything okay?
Nothing's wrong, don't worry. I just feel like it's time for a chat about us.
Oh, all right.
You probably noticed, we've been together for 3 years now, and my job's finally settled down, you know?
Yeah, I've noticed. What's on your mind?
I've been thinking a lot about what makes you happy. I want to create some special memories for us. So I went ahead and booked a restaurant for us this weekend. Get excited.
Seriously? You're gonna keep me in suspense like this?
Well, it'll be more fun if I save the details for dinner. Just hang in there a little longer.
Ugh, fine. I'll do my best. But I have to say, I'm really happy right now. Thank you.
No, thank you. Being with you has brought me so much joy. You make me feel like the luckiest guy in the world.
Oh, you're just saying that.
We can continue gushing later, okay? I'll text you the details soon.
Got it. I'm genuinely looking forward to it.
Thanks for today. I was pretty confident you'd say yes, but I was still incredibly nervous. Now that we're engaged, I feel this sense of calm.
Thank you, too. I'm really happy. The food was amazing, too. I really enjoyed it.
I'm glad I did my research. That place seemed like somewhere you'd really enjoy.
Yeah, it was a great restaurant.
I'm glad you liked it. There's much more to come. From now on, I promise to devote my entire life to taking care of you. So please stay by my side.
Okay, I'll do my best to always support you too, Marco.
Yeah, I know we have a promising future ahead of us. First of all, we need to find a place to live, since we've been living separately this whole time. Let's talk about living together first.
Sounds good. Oh, but before that, should we introduce each other to our families first?
Ah, you're right. My bad. Got a little ahead of myself.
No worries. I can't wait to live with you.
Me too. I wonder if it will turn out alright. What if you become disillusioned after we start living together?
That's impossible. It's not like I've never been to your place before. Your room is always clean, and you also cook at home, right? What's there to be worried about?
That would be nice if it were true. First things first, I have to go meet your family. I guess I have to ask your dad for your hand or something.
What the heck? Are you really gonna ask him that?
Of course I am. I want him to like me. It's probably best if I follow all the formalities.
Maybe you're right. Then make sure to say it right.
Oh man, I just want to go up to everyone I see right now and tell them I'm in love. And I've found my future wife.
Seriously? That's so embarrassing.
But it's true. I have to let people know.
You're ridiculous. Anyway, I'll talk to my parents about their availability and get back to you.
Okay, no problem. Can't wait. See you later, hun.
Are you free now?
Yeah, why? Have you guys made a decision already?
Yeah, I think so. But it's going to be next month. Are you okay with that?
I'm good anytime. Actually, I was just about to text you as well. My parents are free next weekend.
Oh, then maybe I should visit your parents first.
That works for me. But are you sure about that? Usually the man should meet the woman's family first, right?
I don't think really matters.
I'm okay if you're okay with it. My family doesn't care. They're easy. Besides, you've already met most of my family anyway.
That's true. But I still can't help but feel nervous. I wonder if everything will turn out okay.
Of course it will. Both my mom and dad expect us to get married at some point. I mean, we've been dating for 3 years already.
Are you sure?
Of course I am. My sister even told me the other day that if I let you slip away, I'd never find another girl like you. She looked so serious it was almost a little awkward.
Sounds just like her.
Yeah. She says it as if I'm some kind of loser who could never find another girl.
Huh? What do you mean?
Forget about it, it's nothing.
So you think you're a hotshot, eh?
It was just a joke. You know how I'm always bragging about having a girlfriend at my workplace, right? Everyone knows I'm completely infatuated with you.
I'm not doubting you or anything, so don't worry about it. I know you would never cheat on me, Marco. I trust you.
I appreciate that. I only have eyes for you.
Sure. Anyway, we'll go tell your parents first. Then we can meet with my family next month. Sound good?
Sounds good. I'll leave it to you. Sorry for being late. Did you make it home okay?
Yeah, I'm back. Thanks for checking in.
That's good. Just like I said, my parents were totally cool about everything, right?
Yeah, it was a bit surprising. Is it normal for parents to be that welcoming to someone marrying their son? I feel like I'm missing something.
Well, my parents are pretty laid back. Maybe a bit too much. Honestly, I could have done without my dad joking that you're a saint for taking me off their hands.
Oh, he was just kidding.
Yeah, but my mom straight up said I wasn't good enough for you. They didn't hold back.
She's hilarious. Your sister was pumped too. She told me she can't wait to have a little sister. That made me really happy.
Oh, for sure. She's always wanted a little sister. Used to tell me she wished I was a girl.
I could totally picture that.
Anyway, that's my family. Next up, getting the green light from your folks. Then we can start house hunting.
Sounds like a plan. Are you nervous?
Absolutely. I'm wondering if your dad's gonna try to throw down or something.
No way. He's not that kind of parent. So chill. He's a worrywart, but I'm sure he'll like you. He gets me the most, so you're a shoo-in.
I hope so, but that doesn't stop me from being on edge.
It'll be fine. I'll be right here to back you up, so no worries.
You're right. Next month, huh? Alright, got 1 month to prep.
You'll be great. Don't stress too much about it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Hey, what's the matter? You left so suddenly. Are you okay?
Hey, have you been deceiving me all this time?
Deceiving? About what?
You never mentioned that you didn't have a mom.
So?
You never told me. Why would you keep such an important thing from me?
Huh? Wait a minute. You were gonna find out today anyway, and I'm sure I mentioned it before.
No, you didn't. Seriously, what the heck?
Stop right there. What are you talking about? It's not even a big deal.
I absolutely detest people who hide things from me. You were basically trying to conceal the fact that you were raised by a single dad while planning to marry me, right? You're truly repulsive.
What the hell? Why does it matter that I have only a dad? It has nothing to do with us getting married.
Of course it does. Not to mention only having a dad. That's like the worst type of house to grow up in.
Why would you say something like that?
The wedding's off. I can't marry someone like you. Not even if you paid me.
Wait just a second. This is absolutely unacceptable.
Who the hell cares if you can accept it or not? I'm the victim here. I can't believe you lied to me all this time. I even went through all the trouble of introducing you to my family. And this is what happens. I was made a fool of. You're really the worst kind of woman.
How can you say that? I didn't lie to you.
You lied about your upbringing. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. What the hell were you planning?
You're out of your mind. I wasn't planning anything. Nothing except to share my life with the man I loved.
I'm not listening to any excuses. I really thought about marrying you, you know? Give me back that engagement ring and pay me back for that dinner too.
Seriously? Oh, whatever. Fine.
You gave up so easily. None of this meant anything to you, did it?
What the hell? You're the one who insisted of ending things. But honestly, if you're going to complain about my dad, then I have no problem letting go. I'll choose my dad over you 11 out of 10 times.
So that's how it is, huh? Seriously, give me back my 3 years. What an enormous waste of my time.
Why did you have to be so cruel?
Me? You're the liar. If I had known, I never would have dated you in the first place. And now my entire reputation will be ruined when everyone finds out how you deceived me. Why the hell did you do that to me?
Wow, you're unbelievable. Well, I'm glad this came out before we got married.
Ugh, this really is the worst. Frankly, I feel like I probably deserve some kind of compensation for all the money and time I wasted on you. But since you're poor and pitiful, I'll let it go. Just make sure to return the ring.
You're awful. Don't worry, you'll get your ring back. And you will never see me again.
That's my line. Go find other naive men to feed off, you parasite. Yo, how have you been?
Who's this?
What? Did you seriously delete my number? You're so cold-hearted. I'm the guy who once proposed to you, by the way.
Huh? Marco?
The one and only. So, how have you been? I bet you're still hopelessly single.
I don't see any reason to answer that.
Well, it doesn't really matter to me. Let me tell you about me instead. Ever since we broke up, I've become quite popular. It's a bit exhausting.
Is that right? Well, good for you. Done?
What the hell? Why are you acting like a stranger?
Jeez, I wonder why I wouldn't be thrilled to hear from you. The guy who called off our engagement for the most ridiculous reason in history? Are you trying to flaunt your happy life? You must have a lot of free time.
I'm not that free. I was just curious about what has happened to you since then. Can't I worry about my ex-fiancé?
I'm perfectly fine without you worrying. Besides, my life is going great. If you have spare time to worry about things, worry about your own life.
What's with that attitude? There's really no need to be rude. Well, whatever. By the way, a lot has happened to me in the past 5 years.
Yeah. You've said you're tired of being so popular, right? Riveting stuff.
That's also something I want to talk about. But first, what I actually wanted to tell you was something else. I married a CEO's daughter.
Oh, really? Then congratulations to you.
What's with that reaction? Could it be that I sense jealousy? Well, of course it is. Since you're hearing that the man you used to be engaged to ended up marrying someone else.
Seriously? Your marital status has nothing to do with me.
Come on, just be honest. Even if I'm a married man, you still want to get back together with me, right? To be honest, I wouldn't mind being with you again casually once in a while. Though it would be a problem if you suddenly wanted a serious relationship.
In what world do you think it's appropriate to talk to me like this? Do you have some kind of mental issue?
Of course not. I just thought I'd reach out to you out of pity. I saw a lonely woman in the park with around 50 cats stuffed in a stroller, and it reminded me of you. I thought it might be nice if I threw you a bone. You should be grateful that someone as successful as I am even offers to sleep with you.
Gross. As if anyone would be grateful for that. I don't have time to deal with trash like you.
Be careful now. I'd watch who I was calling trash if I were you. If anyone is trash, it's you.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm also married to a CEO.
What? You got married to a CEO? Ha ha ha! Yeah, right. I know you want to try and outdo me, but there's a limit to what's believable. You should at least come up with a story that's different from what I said.
Then go ask John or Alex. Both of them came to my wedding last year. They work at my husband's company.
Huh? Wait a minute. The company John works at? Nah, that can't be true. You've got to be lying. There's no way the CEO of such a big company would marry someone like you.
Maybe not normally, but my father and my husband's father used to be business partners, so they had a good relationship. I met my husband while working at my father's company.
What? Your dad has a company?
Yes.
But that would mean you're a CEO's daughter?
So what if I am?
You've got to be kidding me. Not only did you hide the fact that you were raised by a single dad, but you also concealed being a CEO's daughter. What else have you hidden? Is your name even Tina?
I admit that I kept the fact about owning a company to myself. It's too complicated and intimidates some guys. It's a complicated matter that intimidates some guys or makes them prioritize money above everything else. But I had plans to tell you eventually.
This is all ridiculous. How long were you planning to deceive me before you were satisfied?
Deceive? Weren't you the one who called off the wedding without even giving me a chance to explain?
Even so, you still owe me an explanation.
Do you think you even allowed me a chance to explain anything in that situation? No, you didn't.
No, this is unacceptable.
Whatever. It's 5 years in the past. It's history. Who I marry or what my father does has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Because I was the one who wanted to marry you first.
Well, too bad.
I told you I got married. But I haven't told you yet that I'm planning on getting a divorce.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm getting a divorce. That's why I was considering marrying you instead. Since you're a CEO's daughter, that must mean you're rich, right? That's great news for me.
What the heck?
Honestly, my wife was so boring. That's why I had an affair. But my wife found out about it. She's currently pregnant, so it's quite chaotic now.
Wow.
So the divorce is a huge mess. I work at her dad's company. There's basically zero chance that I won't get fired. But I still have to pay for the alimony and child support, don't I?
You're the worst of the worst.
Don't say that. To be honest, I'm in trouble because I hardly have any savings. But if I get back together with you, then I won't have to worry about money anymore.
Hey, did the fact that I'm married not get through to your head?
It did, but so what? Who cares if you're married to some big shot CEO? I'm obviously the better man here. I can make you way happier, huh?
Are you a clown?
What?
My husband puts in a lot of effort. He has a great relationship with my dad. He doesn't fool around with women or gamble. He takes care of his child while also running a company. Not to mention, he's taller and better looking than you. And on top of all that, he runs a successful company. Meanwhile, You come in here flaunting your clown car list of absurd failures and character flaws, comparing my husband to a worthless scumbag like you. Even a fool can tell you who's better.
That's a bit harsh. I'm the one who knows you better, at least.
You think you know me better, huh? How dare you say that when you ended things without even giving me a chance to speak? Tell me, which part of me do you think you know?
Well, that's...
Your alimony and child support are your responsibility. A guy who can't even take care of his own child shouldn't go messing around irresponsibly.
But Tina...
Stop acting so chummy. You and I are not that close.
Fine, I got it. Even if it's just a bit, won't you still lend me some money? After all, I didn't take any alimony from you.
Breaking off our engagement does not grant you alimony. That's not how the world works. Read up on the law before you coming back.
You do not care at all what happens to your ex?
Precisely. Whatever you do, wherever you go, even if you die in some gutter somewhere, none of that has anything to do with me whatsoever.
Don't mess with me. I'll resent you for it.
Suit yourself. I'll happily accept your resentment and flush it down the toilet. Find a job before you come after me, loser. Marco was officially fired and burdened with the responsibility of covering the expenses for alimony and child support. He struggled to find employment and had to settle for part-time work. It appeared that he could barely scrape together enough money to fulfill his obligations. Even our mutual acquaintances eventually lost touch with him. Eventually, I shared the details of what transpired with my husband. He found the story amusing, but advised me to remain cautious. I will make sure to inform him if Marco reaches out to me again, just to ensure that nothing untoward occurs. Currently, we are a family of 3, but soon our numbers will increase by 1 due to the little one growing inside my womb. Our family is becoming more vibrant and lively,